Have.
Oh, where's
Plenty.
yours?
Where's mine?
You have to cover it up.
Everywhere.
Like, everywhere.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Did you? What did you say?
I
Never?
never.
Oh, only one.
Where's yours then?
I've got like there, big one there.
We covered them up well.
We covered them up pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have that ankle tattoo, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And it says modest on it.
Yeah. Modest.
I guess I kind of have, but not like
On the movie.
not movie Crazy Rich kind of style.
I
You?
mean, I went to the Vanity Fair Hollywood Oscar party, this year. That was pretty crazy rich.
That's pretty cool.
I hired an airport concierge to greet me.
Oh, you did. That was.
Yeah.
Whew, you
Well,
were
I didn't
like
hire
too
them. Warner
much.
Brothers hired them, so
Too much.
Warner Brothers did it.
Yeah,
It's cool.
I was at the Gap and I got both a large T-shirt and a medium
Wow.
T-shirt. Navy blue, same. And you know what? I bought both because I'm just that kind of skinny fat.
I mean, he's a show off, so
Mhm.
he likes to show off.
Yep.
Never. What do you get?
of course.
Yeah. You know the weirdest thing is when you put it in your mouth, you instantly know it's not your toothbrush. We used to have like matching toothbrushes as kids, and I used to put my take my brothers by accident, and I was just like, what is this taste in my mouth? Not mine. Bad.
Proudly say never. No, dude, I can't. I have a finger for that, dude. My finger's my backup toothbrush.
Really? You would rather use a finger than like another toothbrush of somebody
Then, like,
else?
3 months of what someone has been eating?
Yeah, that's my point.
No.
Okay. I don't think I have.
Not a billionaire.
Yeah. Care to? No, divulge. Hidden billionaire.
No, I've never.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm open for invites.
Yo, Liz.
Aquafina@gmail.com.
Nothing that I can repeat.
Yeah,
I have good stories.
I don't have visible talents, much less
I
secret
mean, the only
ones.
talent that those is like sticking an entire ball in your mouth, right?
I mean, who doesn't have that?
no, I
You
know.
Right?
You know, can fart with your armpit.
Right.
Yeah, who-
that's
who
just
cares?
that's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of like
whatever.
more just existing.
Yeah, whatever.
More of a church thing.
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah.
I was at Comic-Con in New York and Lucy Liu walked past with a group of people and I absolutely lost my...
Oh my God.
I completely lost control of myself. She walked past and I just blurted out, I love you! At her back, and she turned around with a kind of...
I did the same with Andy Serkis. Like, I'm a massive Andy Serkis fan, and he was at this pre-Oscars party, and then we saw him at the CinemaCon in Las Vegas, and I was just like, I have to say hello to you. I love you so much, and he's the kindest guy.
Mine's Mandy Patinkin. That speaks for itself.
Oh my gosh.
Theater nerd.
Yeah, I would absolutely.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, like, just so many. Actually, like so many, like people who you wouldn't suspect, like maybe just comedians who I loved back in the day. Like David Tell's one of my favorite comics
I
of all
love
time.
David Tell.
And every time I see him, like, I just turn into mush. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Just
And it must have been a really good, fun atmosphere on set. What's your sort of happiest or funniest memory from working on this epic comedy?
I think for me, definitely it was. I mean, it was the last day of set. We were filming all night shoots for the entire week. We were in Marina Bay Sands, and we had all wrapped this massive wedding reception. The poor B camera crew had to go off and film like a sunrise, and so they went on their own. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna miss everything." Like 10 minutes later, the entire cast and crew come and join them, and we're situated at the Merlion there in Singapore, and we all just had this final sort of family moment, and like we saw the sunrise. It was just so special. That was my favorite moment.
My favorite moments were definitely any scene I had with Aquafina. She and I, we have the same sense of humor. We go places. Many jokes that we made were cut out. But I mean, we just had such a connection. She's a huge star, so I was really excited to work with her.
I had a couple of scenes with Lisa Liu, an amazing actress who was in the Joy Luck Club, which was the last film to feature an all, an all Asian cast, a Hollywood film. So yeah, it was wonderful to have that continuity, and she's got a wonderful energy. But a funny memory was that when we were filming in Langkawi at the Four Seasons, we were kind of mugged by a group of monkeys. Like, so we,
Yes.
it was, I mean, they terrorized us. They come in, like they went into Aquafina's room and like stole all her stuff and ran off. Like roving gangs of monkeys.
It's like the monkeys in Wizard of Oz,
Yeah, the
except
wings.
without wings.
When I first heard that he was my dad, I was like, oh my god, like I, had
And then
to
she
freak out.
vomited, and then after
And
she
then,
picked
I
up the
vomited,
vomit,
and I was like, oh my god, couldn't we have gotten someone better?
yeah,
And then,
yeah, and then
no.
she vomited again.
No, but I remember meeting him. He was such a sweet guy, and we had this first scene together. It's when Rachel comes to my house, and I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't. It's so hard working with this guy. He's so funny. You know what I mean? And it's magnetic, and everyone was breaking, and it was very difficult to continue on with the scene with this guy around.
It is to work with Nora, who is exceptionally smart on so many levels, and you could just see that it's lovely when you have a scene partner who you don't have to kind of comedically
explain, yeah.
and we could just kind of read each other's minds.
Yeah,
and
because
where
I'm
we're
like the
going.
best. Yeah. It's like I finish your sentences. You finish my.
The only word she doesn't have in her vocabulary is humble. It's like that's the
Yeah.
word.
No, I'm extremely humble.
You are. Now she added
you know
it.
what? I'm extremely humble.
You are.
And
You're
I'm
the
the
humblest.
best. Yeah.
You're like the best
I'm like the
at
best.
being modest.
I just know.
She just knows. And when you're that modest.
When you look up modest in the dictionary,
Yeah.
you see a picture.
It's just
of
like
me.
you go like.
I'm going like this.
Like this.
Wearing a Gucci fanny pack. And
Which is the modest of all wares, I think.
It is.
It's really good.
Yeah, I love Modest Mouse too.
Modest Mouse.
I love
she
Modest
loves
Mouse.
everything. You like anything with the word modest
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
And it was like, your ad libs on set had the word modest.
Modest, yeah, I love
It
being
was
modest, yeah.
And then John Chu, the director, would be like, hey, could we do?
Can we pull back the modesty?
And you're like, no.
And I'm like,
I'm
no.
the effing best.
I'm the most modest.
I'm the most modest.